Hi Willows, today's morning activity is to say the tricky words. Repeat after me please. He, she, we, me. Super duper, well done. Okay, we're going to do our phonics now, which is phase 3. Okay, can you say these sounds please? We've been learning for a few weeks now. I'm going to go over the digraph sounds, but I'm not going to go over the single sounds, okay? So I'm going to start from qu, qu, z, ch, sh, th, ng, a, e, I, u. Okay? You try them now. Well done, super. Okay, your new digraph is ah. So you open your mouth as you go to the dentist and we say ah. Can you do that, please? Fantastic. Okay, please read these. So we've got our segmenting hands ready, and then when we blend the word, we clap. Okay? K, ah, ka. B, ah, ba. B, ah, k, back. K, ad, cad. Ch, a, ja. P, a, k, pack. H, a, d, had. Fantastic. Give it another go. You think you can? Well done, guys. Beautiful. Okay, can you point to the R sound in each word? So point to the R sound in each word. So you might need to go back while you do this. Okay, you can have a little break if you need to in between, and I'm going to continue on with English. Remember, if you're having a break, please pause the video because I'm going to continue on talking. Okay, so we're doing our fantastics in English, which is our lenses here on the top. And the lenses, the book we're going to be singing is called the book we're going to be reading is called The Singing Mermaid. Okay, so I'm going to read the book now, just bear with me. Okay, so The Singing Mermaid. Did you ever go to Silver Sands on a sunny summer's day? Then perhaps you saw the mermaid who sang in the deep blue bay. She sang to the fishes in the ocean, to the haddock, the hake and the ling, and they flashed their scales and swished their tails to hear the mermaid sing. And sometimes the singing mermaid swam to the silver shore. She sat and combed her golden hair, and then she sang some more. She sang to the cockles and the mussels, she sang to the birds on the wing, and the seashells clapped and the seagulls flapped to hear the mermaid sing. When Sam's Sly Circus came to town, she took a stroll by the sea. He heard the mermaid singing, and he rubbed his hands with glee. He said, I can make you famous, I can make you rich, he said. You shall swim in a pool of marble and sleep on a fine feather bed. You shall sing for the lords and the ladies, you shall sing for the queen and the king, and young and old will pay good gold to hear the mermaid sing. Don't go, cried the seagulls, and the seashells warned, he lies. But the mermaid listened to old Sam Sly and smiled as she waved her goodbyes. And he took her away to the circus, and she sang to the crowds round the ring, and more came the defending roar when they heard the mermaid sing. Now the mermaids shared a caravan with Annie the acrobat, and Ding and Dong the circus dogs, and Bella the circus cat. And she made good friends with the jugglers, and the man who swallowed fire, and the clown with the tumble-down trousers, and the woman who walked on wire. But she wasn't friends with old Sam Sly, no, she didn't care for him. He had made her life in a fish tank where there wasn't room to swim. And there was no pool of marble, there was no feather bed. And when she begged him, set me free, he laughed and shook his head. All summer long the circus toured, all autumn, winter, spring, and many a crowd cheered long and loud to hear the mermaid sing. But the mermaid dreamed of silver sands, and she longed for the deep blue sea, and her songs grew sad, and again she said, I beg you, set me free. But again he laughed and shook his head, and he told her no such thing. Here you will say, well, people pay to hear the mermaid sing. At Silver Sands a seagull was flying to its nest, when on the breeze he heard a song, the song which he loved best. And he followed the song to the caravan. Sam Sly was about to lock it. The seagull watched as he turned the key and slipped it into his pocket. The seagull waited till Sam had gone, then he perched on the windowsill. Tap, tap, tap at the window, he tapped with his yellow bill. Come back to Silver Sands, it's only a mile away. I can find the key and set you free if you'll come back home to the bay. Escape, barked the dogs, escape, meowed the cat, but the mermaid sighed I'd fail, for how could I walk to Silver Sands when I only have a tail? Like this, cried Annie the acrobat, and she stood upon her hands. This is the way, the only way to get to Silver Sands. Right hand, left hand, tail up high. There's really nothing to it. I'll give you lessons every night. You'll soon learn how to do it. Next week, while Sam was snoring, the seagull stole the key. He carried it off to the caravan and set the mermaid free. And he flew ahead to guide her, and she walked upon her hands, all along the moonlight road that led to Silver Sands. And the creatures on the seashore and the fish beneath the foam jumped and splashed and danced with joy to have their mermaid home. And she sang to the cockles and the mussels, she sang to the birds on the wing, and the seashells clapped and the seagulls flapped to hear the mermaid sing. And if you go down to Silver Sands and swim in the Bay of Blue, perhaps you'll see the mermaid and perhaps she'll sing for you. Okay, so that is our story. And our steps of success is to add an adjective and a verb. Remember, adjective is a describing word and a verb is a doing word. Okay, so your first chunk is Sly Sam's something circus came to town. He heard the mermaid sing. Okay, so what are we are describing the circus. So how can we describe the circus? What adjectives can we use? Have a think. You've already got an adjective bank, which is great. So maybe you want to use one of them. Also, you can use one of mine, which I'm going to show you now. So I've got magical, amazing, wonderful. Okay, so you can put magical circus, amazing circus, wonderful circus. Please choose one of your adjectives or one of mine and then write out the chunk. If you want to, if your parents wrote the chunk out for you, you just need to reorder it and write the adjective. Remember to pause the video here because I'm going to carry on with chunk 2. Okay, chunk 2 is where we're going to add our verb. Remember, the verb is a doing word, something that you do. So, I can make you famous, you shall something for kings and queens. What do you think she's going to do for the kings and queens? Okay, here are some verbs what I've come up with. Sing, dance, twirl, or play. You can pick one of them or you can pick one of your own verbs. Remember, once again, you are going to write the sentence, and if you want your parents write it for you, cut it up and reorder the sentence and write the verb there. Okay. Remember to pause the video here while you're doing your chunk. Once you've wrote both chunks, please upload these to Class Dojos for me to see. It's break time now, so you can go and grab a snack if you want, or take 10 minutes to do something to play, or have 5 minutes time out. Remember to pause the video while you're doing this because I'm going to move on to maths. Okay, so we're going to do maths and we're still doing subtraction. So 15 take away 6 for our example. So 15 circles we would draw, or you can use counters or pasta. Then we would cross out 6 because that's how many we're taking away. And then we count the remainder, which equals 9. Okay, so to do it is to subtract 2-digit numbers. So you've got group 1 and group 2. You can pick which group you'd like to do, which one you're comfortable with. You can do group 1 or group 2. Once you've done all your answers to this, do your twist it. So please pause the video here while you're going to work out your answers for these 5 sums. I'm going to move on to the twist it, so make sure you pause, please. So you twist it. Talon has 20 sweets. Declan took 3 sweets off Talon. Talon says he now has 12 sweets. Show why he's incorrect. So you need to show me by using the correct number sentence and writing the correct answer. Okay, once you've done your do it and your twist it, then please upload your work to Class Dojos. And I will give you dojos for each work you complete. Okay, you're all doing amazing. Well done, Willows. And it would now be lunchtime in school. So remember to go and have your lunch, then come back to do your other activities. Okay, I'll see you soon, Willows. Thank you.